Winter had come to the small town. Pure white snow had buried everything in silence. The streets were deserted, only the sound of the wind could be heard. The townspeople sat warmly in their homes, watching the snowflakes fall from their windows. Everything was so peaceful, until that day. Early in the morning, news of a robbery from a shop came. The town was shocked. Who would do such a thing? How did they escape in this snowy weather without leaving a trace? Questions hung in the air, but there were no answers. The police immediately started investigating, but everything was covered in snow. There wasn't a single footprint. Fear had come to the town. Everyone was looking at each other with suspicion. Could the thief be among them, and they didn't even know it? As the days passed, the robberies continued. Each time, a different shop was the target. And each time, the thief disappeared without a trace. The townspeople were at their wits' end. Some people were starting to believe that the thief had magical powers. Was it someone invisible, or could they fly? Despite all these rumors, the police were trying to be rational. They were looking for a logical explanation. But the only clue they had was that the robberies only happened when it snowed. The town was caught in the middle of a snowy puzzle. Everyone was waiting for a solution.
One night, the town's beloved baker, an old man, saw something strange in front of his bakery. There were fresh footprints in the snow, but these didn't look like human footprints. They were much bigger. He curiously followed the tracks. The tracks led him to the town square, and what he saw there left him speechless. He was standing right in front of a giant snowman. The snowman's arms were outstretched towards Hassan's shop, the town's most famous jeweler, and in his hand were gold and jewels. The old man immediately reported the situation to the police. The snowman was the mysterious culprit behind the robberies.
Police teams arrived at the scene immediately.
They surrounded the snowman to catch him red-handed.
But as soon as they got close, the snowman started to run away.
The police gave chase. A chase began, but the snowman was moving very fast on the snowy ground.
The police, on the other hand, were struggling to move forward with each step.
Finally, the snowman entered the forest outside the town. The police followed him into the forest, but the snowman suddenly disappeared, as if he had melted away. At the police station, everyone was in despair. How were they going to catch the snowman? Just then, there was a knock on the police station door. It was Duru, the baker's little daughter.
Duru asked the police to build a snowman.
At first, the police were surprised, but when Duru explained her plan, they were convinced.
They immediately started building a giant snowman.
According to Duru's plan, this snowman would trap the thief snowman.
And that's exactly what happened.
At midnight, the thief snowman approached the new snowman in the town square. He thought he wanted to be friends with him. Just then, the police jumped out from where they were hiding and caught the thief snowman.